It's been a month since the deadly anti-Semitic mass shooting in Pittsburgh that rocked its community and the country. Since then, tens of thousands of people have banded together in a campaign to raise money for the victims, organized by a former ASU student. Washington reporter Lillian Donahue spoke with the man behind a $1 million campaign.
Shay Kateri believes in the power of community, and even though Pittsburgh is not his own, he knew he had to do something after a gunman opened fire last month in the Tree of Life synagogue there, killing 11 people.
I thought to myself that if I set up a GoFundMe, there's nothing to lose from doing it, but if it raises $500 or $700, it's still a little money, better than nothing.
It turned out to be a lot better than nothing. People from around the world poured $1.2 million into the GoFundMe account Kateri set up for those affected.
It was a light in the darkness of a lot of challenging days that we had, to see that people would reach out the way they had and help us when we were busy dealing with funerals and the losses that we had.
Kateri immigrated to the U.S. from Iran 5 years ago, fleeing violence. He attended Arizona State University and is now at Johns Hopkins in Washington, D.C.
Being in Arizona for 4 years, I was exposed to a communitarian life, that why community matters.
It's that shared community that he learned in Arizona that prompted him to start the campaign. Now neighbors here in Washington, D.C. are taking notice. D.C. resident Mike Silverstein said he grew up going to the Tree of Life synagogue. After hearing about Shay's efforts, he reached out, forming a friendship following tragedy.
What I've learned from Shay, and what I've been reminded, is that we shouldn't be viewing people as what they are, but rather who they are as people.
Kateri says he feels pride in the United States, somewhere neighbor will help neighbor, online and in person.
I never felt like home until I moved here.
He says he has spoken briefly with those at the synagogue and hopes to visit Pittsburgh in December.
Pittsburgh is not my immediate community, but it's part of my country, and my country is my community at large.
In Washington, Lillian Donahue, Cronkite News.